We got this crazy story of these people making guns for little kids as young as like 3 years old.
Day 3, SHOT Show 2022. I'm here at We One Tactical with Eric. Eric is the owner. He's also the idea behind what he's holding right
This is exactly what I would expect we would look like.
here. So Eric, what is this?
This is the JR-15. So what we have here is a scaled down AR-15 in polymer. It also weighs 2.2 pounds, and it's about a 20% reduction in size. So it fits the kid.
I feel like we live in a South Park episode, bro. Look at the logo. Got a skull of a kid with it. This is just disrespectful. With all the people who kids just died in mass shootings, especially what's just happening in America, to be posting shit like this. To be whose idea was this dumbass shit? I think it was this guy. With all the, imagine if you're a parent whose kid just died in a school shooting, and you have motherfuckers like this coming out with shit like this. That is crazy, man.
Kids really well, and that'll give them the confidence to hold this thing the way they should have confidence holding. No drop down in the front, trying to manage a weight that's not right for them. It's also just great. It just fits them. It fits them really well.
Yeah, and that's yeah, I've got kids. So they're now 8 and 10, right? And so they both started shooting age 3-ish. I think one of them was just under 3, one of them just over 3.
3 years old. A 3-year-old doesn't even know how to change his diaper or wipe his butt, or can't even hold this bottle right. And this dude is handing him an AR-15. That is crazy, man. That is nuts. Don't get me wrong. I support people being able to protect themselves and their families, and being able to have access to guns in order to do that. For those reasons, yes. But I also support like having common sense laws and giving, like, people should be able to prove that they're responsible and mentally stable enough to get a gun. It's some sort of like, we need to get some sort of a process like that. It's not a comfortable feeling knowing that any nut job near you has an easy access to a gun legally. That is crazy. I mean, I'm getting myself a gun to be able to protect myself and my family, but I would like to be put through a process that proves that I'm stable enough and responsible enough to get a gun. But don't even forget this. These people are making guns for children.
But they've been shooting for as long as I could have guns around, right?
That's awesome, Barrett.
And it's because they have the interest.
These are the type of people that end up getting shot by their kids. Like you see on the news, they'd be saying those crazy stories of like an 8-year-old who shot their parents. These be the folks. Just be nuts, bro. Just nuts. Like what do you call it? For instance, like a kid does not like have a good concept of life and death. They're still learning. Nor do they know. They still don't know how to control their emotions. They're still learning. They don't have a good grasp or understanding of right or wrong just yet. And these people are giving them guns.
They started asking the questions, and I'm a huge believer in we got to provide the education. Got to teach them about the dangers and the risks, but we also have to educate them and take away that curiosity. But one of the biggest challenges,
Bro, if there's no gun around the kid, chances are kids ain't gonna have curiosity. When I was 8 years old, I didn't even know what a gun was, nor did I even think about a gun. I was just more concerned with playing in a playground and making sandcastles. I didn't care about what a gun even was, or had any interest in it.
challenge is guns aren't made, for a 5-year-old to be able to shoot. They're made for adults typically. And so when I came by and saw this yesterday, it excites me because a lot of the struggles are going to be the length of pull, the distance from the back plate, right, to the trigger. Is going to be very.
Yeah, let's make school shootings way easier. Let's make it easier for school shooters to be able to do that.
Hard to put an adult gun in someone's hand that isn't an adult and they cannot reach it. And so I like this. And it's like you said, the weight of it, right? You run into the problems where they are front end heavy, where I take my kids out all the time shooting, but most of what they do has to be done from the bench because they can't support the weight of a firearm.
That shit is crazy, bro. Like I can't imagine as a parent knowing that your kid goes to school with kids who are trained to kill. That gotta be an uncomfortable feeling as a parent that some nut job is training his kids how to kill, and your kids are going to school with that.
And so this is a 22 long rifle. It is super light, so 2 pounds.
2.2 pounds.
So 2.2 pounds. You know,
I swear, lately it feels like we've been living in a South Park episode, man. People are just getting dumber and dumber. Like, it doesn't matter how trained they are, bro. Like, even if you think about car accidents, right? Most car accidents are caused by people, like teenagers, between the ages of 16 and 19. Doesn't matter how trained they are. It's according to the CDC. Most car accidents are caused between people who are between 16 and 19. Do you know why? Because they're kids. They're stupid. They do dumb shit. Doesn't matter how much you train them. They're still going to do dumb shit. And these idiots are handing them guns. Like, those are 16-year-olds, teenagers. These people are talking about 8-year-olds.
add a red dot optic or something like that
Yeah.
to it, you're adding a few more ounces.
Yeah, the
And so-
only thing to scale, Barrett, is the rail and the M-lock. So
Right.
they can pickpocket dad.
A kid does not have a good control of their emotions, or they're still learning. If that kid has a moment of emotional outburst, it's very high likely you go shoot your ass.
That's all dad's extra furniture laying around.
Oh, look at that. So yes.
Yeah.
You don't get them the right Christmas gift, your ass getting popped. Like, these people are stupid, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just wild times we're living in, bro. Wild times. I'm sorry for all this. Like, I'm sorry for all the parents whose kids died in school shootings, and these assholes are doing this. This is messed up, man. This is just messed up. The company making this is called like some like We Tactical, I think. Even a weird name. I don't even know what's that. We Want Tactical. They're marketing to kids.